Hello, hello. How is everyone? Look at all our friends that are here already, Steve.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
We have Bev and Angie and Shirley and Patty and Kathy, Sherry and Kimberly. You guys, do you know how good it makes us feel when we get on? Bev for sure is on there waiting. Who else was on? Bev and Patty were there. We're like, yay, someone's coming tonight. But anyway,
hello, Maria. Good to see you too.
I am Beth McCullough. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demo in Des Moines, Iowa. I do live videos every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Central with my sweet husband, Steve.
Hi, everybody.
And we are so happy to be here. We just had a super fun weekend. A lot of the people on my team are from Iowa, but about a third, probably a third, don't live in Iowa. They're from all over the place. And Kathy from Colorado came to see us this week, and we had a party, and it was super fun.
It was a party.
So you don't have to live in Iowa to participate in the fun that we have. Oh, look, Jenny is here, and Bridget, and Tony, Keisha.
And Tony shared, because she always does.
Tony always shares. Thank you for sharing, liking our videos. If you watch on YouTube, it actually helps the most. But
Keisha's going on her second week in a row.
Yay. Thank you, you guys. We really appreciate it. So I have things to tell you about. First, I'm going to show you, we're making two versions of this card. So one of my dear friends who's on my team, her name is Brooke, and she lives in Missouri, and she is 88 years old, and her husband is 89. And we actually Zoom. I don't know if you guys Zoom, you that are demos with your team every week, but we Zoom every week for like an hour, hour and a half. And Maurice, Brooke's husband, gets on often, doesn't he?
He does.
And he is celebrating his 90th birthday. So I made him this fun card with the plaid. Inside I said, hoping your day is the best day ever. And I'm going to tell you what I used to make that card, and then we're going to take a commercial break and make a Father's Day card with you guys tonight. So for Maurice's card, shh, don't tell him. I don't think Brooke is watching, so he won't know. But I used the Timeless Plaid. Now you'll notice I did painstakingly go through my craft room. If it's green, a green dot. Okay, so these are dots. These Avery color coding labels from Walmart. The green dots means it's an online exclusive. The yellow dot means it's in the annual catalog. The orange dot means it's a last chance. And I'm going to use, I used to use pink dots for retired, but I'm running out of dot colors. There's only 4. So my mini catalog things are going to be the pink dots. So anyway, I would encourage you, if you're a demo, to do that. It does make it easier. I only have to then look up the last chance things to see if they're still available or not. But the annual catalog things I know for sure. So anyway, when I made Maurice's card, I used the Timeless Plaid, and then I used the second and third when I was writing this down. Second, third biggest, second, third smallest. It's the same thing. With the white and the Lost Lagoon. The 90 here, I had to put the number. If you're 90, you want your number on the card,
It's an
right?
accomplishment.
It is an accomplishment. So I used the back side of the alphabet a la mode. Comes with numbers. So I put the 90 on with that. And then this piece here, I embossed with the Forever Plaid. So we did plaid all the time. He likes airplanes. Unfortunately, I don't have, because he was a World War II vet.
No, it was after that, but he was in bombers.
Okay,
So.
but I don't have the airplanes, so we just went with plaid. And then I did some stars from him. Whoops! I put my trimmer here so I can show you how I cut it. But the stars came from the All Zipped Up stamp set. Okay, so Steve, you have some graphics before we...
It's infomercial time.
It's infomercial time. Hang with us. We're going to make the Father's Day card. So can you go to the media assets?
I'm there. Which one would you like?
The joining special. So tell the end of May you can join my team. You pay $99 if you're not already a demo and get $165 free in product. Choose whatever you want. This is probably the best deal they've had in a long time. So I would highly encourage you to do that. Also, I want to let you know, everyone who's on my team gets my Joy Club for free. Right now, probably half, maybe 2/3 is my team and 1/3 is Joy Club members. But Joy Club is $25 a month. And if you're on and you're in Joy Club, can you tell us if you think it's worth it? It's $25 a month or $250 for the year. You get 2 months free. But if you join my team, you get that for free. So it is a great time to join my team and get Joy Club for free. And if you're on and you enjoy Joy Club, please let our other friends know. Okay, Nancy's on, Pam's in Joy Club. Lynn, Mary Ellen, thanks you guys for being here. Okay, I have one more infomercial. What is it? The Cheers and Sips Celebratory Sips Stamp Camp. You guys, it's $78.75 if you're in the United States. If you're in other countries, buy it from my demo friends. And it is so much fun. I'm going to show you the cards. So we send out 13 card kits. It is a super good deal. You are not losing any money on this deal. Here is my card kit card. It has this adorable tag that slips out of here, and you open it up. Voila! It's a great surprise card. So this is my card kit card. This is going to be on my blog tomorrow. This is my live video card. I'm going to show you how to make it shiny. I'm going to show you how to make this fun fold. It is going to be super cute. So these are my 2 cards, but it's not all. There's 24 other cards. There's 12 other demos, each with 2 cards. So when you do the stamp camp, you actually use the suite. You are going to make so many cards and love it. So what are people saying? It's cheaper in the States. Pam, I'm sorry, you're in Canada. You're going to have to buy it in Canada, right? I know Diane is your demo, Diane Evans, and she, I'm sure, is so happy you're doing the stamp camp with her. So that is, oh, Bridget, thank you. Bridget is part of Joy Club, and we love having Bridget. Okay, so tonight we are going to make a Father's Day card. Are you ready with graphics, Steve?
Wait, is this my card?
Maybe.
I was going to say, well, it could be for Ryan. He's a father now.
Yes. Speaking of Ryan, you guys, we got news about an hour ago.
Yes.
Our beloved James, he is 13 months old. He's going to be 14 months old in 4 days. He took his first steps today. And
for real.
He's coming to our house tomorrow. So let the games begin. Once he starts walking, I suppose he'll be running next week. And
okay,
then we'll be running.
I have a little trepidation because we have beautiful tile all over our main floor.
Sort of hard
Very
tile.
hard tile. So
we have 14 steps up, 14 steps to the basement.
But we do have some carpet too. I'm thinking maybe carpet is better for walking practice.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
So tomorrow, if you want to get a hold of me, I will be doing walking practice in the carpeted room. So, okay. You guys, thank you. Tell us what you're up to. Okay? We always tell you what we're doing. We want to know what you're doing too. It is super fun for us to hear what's going on. Okay, so for this masculine easy fun fold card, it's 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5.5. Now I am going to show you, in case you're curious, an easy way to cut it away, because we're going to cut 1 inch from this side and 1 inch from this side to get the fun fold. So let me know if you want to know how to do that, or I'll just show you. So 4 1/4 by 11. So what I do here is put the left edge at 5.5 and I score it. Then without moving it, leave it right there. Take your cutting blade And you know I have this handy dandy yellow 1/4 inch cardstock strip. So this ruler on the Stampin' Up! Trimmer is really easy to see. So we're cutting 1 inch on each side. So you're still in the groove where you scored. And you're going to cut down to 1 inch. And I would say err on the side of cutting a little less rather than a little more. So we're going down 1 inch. This is 4 1/4. So we're going to start at 3 1/4 and go to the edge, 4 1/4. Okay? So we have this scored all the way across, and then we cut 1 inch at the top and 1 inch at the bottom. Okay? Now what we're going to do is I'm going to turn it long ways and put this left edge here at 1 inch. So Steve, you talked about, can I move this? Can I move it down? Or is it going to mess it up?
You can move it down. It's just going to make people a little queasy.
Is anyone getting queasy?
I'm getting queasy.
Maybe I won't touch it. Okay, so the left edge goes at 1 inch. And then the middle of the card, make sure it's lined up at 1 inch all the way down, and then hold it. And then we're going to put the cutting blade at 5 1/2. And we're going to cut down to the bottom of the card. And then I'm going to lift it up, and I'm going to scoot the right edge over to the 1 inch that's on this side. Let me know. You probably know how to do this. But I just thought, in case you don't, I don't always give a lot of direction on how to do the things. I just give the direction of what the things are to do. Does that make sense, Steve?
It actually did. It made perfect sense. It may not have, as you were saying it, but I was tracking. So
Okay. So look at this. That piece comes out. This piece comes out with
see.
a little help from our friends.
So
a little
you got a
paper
little
snips.
arrogant there, thinking that, they're both just going to fall right out. And
Well, like I said do a little
less.
rather than a little more. Oh, look, Elaine and Kay are here, and Michelle. So glad you guys are here. If you have any questions for us, anything going on, let us know. Some of you have been asking about our trailer. Our trailer did not pass inspection. So the trailer that I've been thrilled about
Dreaming of.
for 3 months.
Bragging about.
Yeah.
Calling it her trailer.
My trailer no longer exists. So, the trailer is
There's another trailer in our future.
maybe,
Just not that
we'll
one.
see. Okay, so that's how you do it. Let me know if you have questions about that. Okay, so for this Father's Day card, by the way, this card I never said. Pebbled Path is one of the retiring in colors, but it matches really well with this plaid. So I did use Pebbled Path on this. On the Father's Day, we're going to do Early Espresso. And I should tell you, you can't choose the 90 card today because it's going to Maurice. So,
Please don't take Maurice's card.
yes. What does Pam say? It just means there's another one out there that's much better. Oh, you had the same situation, Pam? Okay, after you have the card base ready to go, we're going to go inside the card. And I used the DSP. I used a different plaid on this one. And these plaid strips, there's 2 of them. And Steve has a graphic for that. They're 3/4 of an inch by 5 1/4. And I'm going to put glue on the back of those. You own a 5th wheeler, Michelle? Yeah. I think we'll own a trailer someday. But, it's sad, but it's happy because what if we had bought it? It would have made us sadder if we had bought it once we got the inspection back. There wasn't really any part of the camper that didn't need fixed. And Steve is really handy with home improvement.
I don't
things.
really want to try to use those skills on a camper. I've never done that before, and I'd rather buy one that doesn't need home improvement skills.
Yeah, he still has a full-time job, and he's maintaining our house, and he wasn't really ready to learn everything on the camper, just to get it, like little things. Would you like your camper door to lock? I'm a safety and security gal.
Yeah, she is. It's all about safety.
I would not be able to sleep in a camper that doesn't lock. Okay, so these strips, there's 2 of them, 3/4 by 5 1/4. When I put parentheses in front, that just means 2 of them. 2 strips, 3/4 by 5 1/4. And then I centered that on the little rectangles. And then I'm gonna put the white strip in the middle. It's 2 inches by 5 1/4. I like to stamp before I glue it on, just because I mess up sometimes. I don't know about you guys, but I do. And on this card, I am using Trusty Tools with the yellow dot, so you know this is in the annual catalog. And I'm putting "You're the Most Awesome." So, you know, Steve, this could be your Father's Day card.
Because I'm the most awesome?
Because you're the most awesome.
Ah, see, there we go.
Actually, we're making your anniversary card next. Well, I shouldn't have told you.
Wow.
Next week
I
we're
get to
making.
see everything in action. This is great.
You do. Next week, I was going to surprise you while we made it. And then it just popped out. Okay. So this is Early Espresso. And I put "You're the Most Awesome." And then I'm going to center that on the inside of the card. Every guy wants to know they're the most awesome. Don't you think guys are into
Affirmation.
affirmation?
Yes.
So if I didn't tell you you were the most awesome, you would ask me if you're the most awesome, wouldn't you?
No.
No? Okay.
I would just do things, and then finish with and
What
what do you have to say about that?
Okay, let's go to the next one. On the front of the card, I'm using the same plaid that... Am I using the same plaid? Or am I using a different plaid? Maybe
I
I'm
kind of like
using a
that.
different plaid.
I kind of like that.
Okay, I'll show you what's next. Should I use the different plaid? I kind of like it. Do you guys like the different plaid? I guess on this one, I think when these cards were designed a couple weeks ago, I was always going to use a different plaid in the middle. Who knew? When I put it together, I forgot. So I think...
Yeah, see, I like that. It gives it a little bit of variation.
I think it was always supposed to... Sorry, Maurice, your card got made before I...
We can MacGyver that. Well,
We are not ripping that card
No,
up.
you're not ripping it. You're putting one over the top of it.
No, look at all these layers here, honey.
Well, you can rip those layers off.
No.
Sure you can. Here, I'll do it right
No,
now. Don't watch.
No. I need to now hide Maurice's card before...
Demo is my specialty.
Some of us don't like our cards being demoed, Steve.
Who out there tonight would like to watch me very carefully pull those layers off? You let me know if you want to see it.
Maria, Kimberly, Barb, they all say different plaid. Beverly, everyone says a different plaid. Okay, you guys, I wonder what the other side... I'm going to have to look and see what Maurice's card was supposed to look like. I have another one of his sheets here. Oh, that would have been nice. How lovely that would have looked.
Give me the card, Beth.
This is... No, I'm not giving you...
You don't have to watch.
It's got 3 layers. This is what was supposed to be in the set, but he doesn't know because he's not watching.
I'm gonna take the
Look,
bottom.
they're telling you they are sticking up for me. You are not allowed to tear the card up. It's lovely the way it is. It's just not the way I planned. Okay, and we're back to our regularly scheduled program here.
I just do this to throw for a loop.
No.
See if I can get her off track, and
Okay,
it's working.
So now we're going to do Early Espresso. This is 3 1/4 across and 2 1/4 down. And, they say do thirds. Like my accountant self, I'm a retired accountant, I would put it in the middle. But artistically, things are supposed to look better with 2/3 and a third. And I kind of like the lines to be straight here. So I'm going to put it like that. And then I'm only going to put, and I think this is the front of the cardstock. So I'm going to put it on the side. I'm only putting the glue in the middle because there shouldn't be glue on the sides, because then the card would be glued shut. which is always
A bad thing.
not what we're hoping for. And then I'm going to try to center it on here. That's pretty good. Then I got a piece of Lost Lagoon, and this is 3 inches across by 2 inches. Again, the Forever Plaid. Can you tell where it's in? Do you see the yellow dot? Okay, so they're messing me up. It was in the mini catalog. Now it's in, then it was in the annual catalog. Maybe I should redo my stamp. Does it bug you that that's messy?
That means you would have to tear it off. And, you know.
Would that be more demo?
That'd be more, you should have me tear it up.
Yeah, I should. Okay, so I stamped Happy Father's Day. And when I did that, I used my Misty. In fact, it's still here. I put the Happy Father's Day so I could make it straight with the lines, and put the dad, and I wanted it all to fit on that size. And so that is an easy way. And also to get the early espresso this dark, shall I say, I stamped it over and over again. I bet I stamped it 4 times because the A was a little light. So I would definitely use a Stamparatus or a Misty when you're doing something like that. That's thick. Wait, Bev says, even armed with a heat tool, step away from the card. Okay, so my heat tool, I actually have my directions pinned to it right now. But my heat tool is right here, and it's always plugged in. There's my ribbon scissors.
So it's ready here. Now I have to do it because you've already got the heat tool.
Okay, the reason Bev is saying the heat tool.
Where is the card?
I'm hiding the card.
Oh, I
honey.
found it.
No. Go back.
I'm just going to pull on it a little.
No, you are not. Let go. Go over there. Okay. I may have to hire out for new assistant. That's not so aggressive.
What if it wasn't really, the bottom layer wasn't really on that well? I mean, it might just come right off.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, Bev was telling us after last week, if something I had forgotten, and thank you, Bev, if you use the heat tool and you loosen up the adhesive, it comes off better. But I don't want to try it right now on camera. Okay, so this is Lost Lagoon and embossed in the plaid. And I'm going to get all these. I usually use my pokey tools to get that off. We're going to pop this up. And it is the Lost Lagoon again. There, isn't that's sweet. Any dad would like that, wouldn't they?
It is cool.
And then I have metallic gems, adhesive back metallic gems in the annual catalog. And I'm just going to sprinkle those. Do we want silver or gold or bronze?
What? I think you want the bronze.
The bronze?
I think so.
Copper. It's copper, gold, or silver.
Copper.
Really?
Uh-huh. Because it's a brown base card.
You sure about that?
I'm thinking.
Okay. Well, if you win this card doing hashtag prize patrol like Chris just showed you, all squished together, you can take it off and put on what color you want if you didn't agree with Steve. So I'm just going to sprinkle some of these copper metallic gems on there.
Well, for the Father's Day cards, you should call them rivets. Because, that's more masculine.
Okay, I put the copper rivets on here, and yeah, it just adds a little bling. And then I thought, since you like a little rivets, let's put some tools down in the corner so it looks really manly. I have to stamp over here. Do you guys stamp before you? I have scrap paper over here, and I just have to make sure that I think my early espresso needs more ink. Okay. Here's a couple rivets. Happy Father's Day card. Super simple. And you don't have to write very much. So if you didn't want to write very much,
I Pam is suggesting you put a great big pink ribbon on it because she knows how much I would love that.
So, in trying to hide this card from Steve, I lost the envelope. The first card is the 90th birthday. Like I said, this is Marie's. So you can vote for this one, but you can't have it. I'm so proud of myself that I made it, and I always have good intentions to send everyone cards, and then I mess up. And then Happy Father's Day is what we're
So that's the one
Prize
we're going to give
Patrol.
away.
Yes. So are you ready for Prize Patrol? Oh, Kimberly says, great card with matching or contrasting. Thank you, Kimberly. Yeah. I think the contrasting really is better. But like I said, I designed it a while ago, and then when I put it together, I just forgot.
You didn't follow your design.
Yeah. Okay, are you ready for Prize Patrol? You guys reach out to me, email me if you want to do the stamp camp, if you haven't already. And if you want to sign up, it's super fun to be on my team or part of my Joy Club. And we would love to have you.
All right, here we go.
17 people in the drawing tonight. Who needs a Father's Day card?
Everybody needs a Father's Day card.
So you can always give it to a son or a
Patty Breeze.
Patty Breeze. Do you need a Father's Day card? I will get this in the mail to you quickly so that whoever needs a Father's Day
When is Father's
card.
Day?
Father's Day is in a couple weeks in
Okay.
June. There's still time. You guys, thanks for joining us. We really, really enjoy this. We'll be back next week with another card. Actually, the anniversary card for Steve is next week. And I hope you'll join us. Yes, the paper shares. You should have gotten an email, Maria. I was early. I wasn't supposed to have to send the shares until next Tuesday. They all went out Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Did you deliver them Saturday?
Yeah.
So yeah, Maria. And I sent it to Michigan, not Florida. So you should be getting it. But you guys have a great week. Please join us again next Tuesday and be blessed. Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
Bye-bye.